With Season 10 of Hermitcraft on the horizon, I thought it fitting to wrap up a bit of unfinished Season 9 business, and that's Mumbo's unfinished base. So to celebrate Season 10 and so many wonderful years of Hermitcraft, I thought I would spend some time finishing it in a way I think he would be proud of as the richest hermit. Did we get the shot? Can I get started now? Does everyone know I built this live? Oh, you're just a way to mention that? No, okay. I did this live on both Twitch and YouTube, and if you like this video, let me know by leaving one. And subscribing if you want to see more content like this is the best way for me to know what you want to see. Now, like every Minecraft builder ever, I forgot to hit record for the replay mod for the first part of me sourcing out the base level of the build, so you're getting first person footage of it instead, which, to be fair, I'm gonna dot through the video anyway. I want you to be able to get to know me through my building in my videos, because as much as I'm using what I think Mumbo would be building for his base, parts of my building style and personal ideas make it into the build as well. Once I had finished the base level of the building by a process of copying and pasting, followed by cleaning up the edges and unfinished corners, I decided on a dark oak flooring, since it seemed to complement the warped and black stone main walls. I didn't want to go with warped floor for a couple of reasons. I don't think that Mumbo was actually finished with his block palette for the build when he left it, and the dark oak made sense to me. I mean, it's all downhill from here for me. Like, my brain is fully, developed now that I'm 25, and the fact that it's fully developed is a bad omen. If it's fully developed and I'm this much of a mess, oh god, that's not gonna be good for me. Next, I moved everything up a bit, because I wanted to give a more unique shape to the build than just a standard tower, and have more opportunity to have some unique sections to the build that tie in with the world's richest hermit. How satisfying was that? That was great. So I finished the flooring and wanted to make a few circles that I'd later light up to add gilded black stone and some frog lights to the palette. Then I decided on some outcrops at the walls in this unique shape to add a further connection to the different sections of the tower. Next, I added in some foundational pillars, and I may have used them to display some of Mumbo's diamonds. Okay, I think what I can do here is, let me just try this out real fast. I want to do some more streams where I do some more detailing on other builds. I'd actually like to build another castle on top of Grian's build here. I think that would look really good. Next was one of the points of the build that I really wanted to focus on, and that was the fact that the original idea was to build a safe that Grian couldn't get into, and so I spent some time designing a vault door that would be on all sides of the walls, similar to the kinds of doors you see on bank vaults. Using some terracotta and concrete blocks, I made this door and pasted it around each wall. I have some plans for keeping Grian out, but just wait until later in the video for that. After watching Hermitcraft and seeing their multiple ideas and builds has inspired me to build... Yeah, I think one of the main things that comes out of the world designs for me, or the world downloads for me, is a real sense of inspiration and motivation to keep building. I finished the top section the same way as the others and made the walls and floor, and decided that since I was putting a roof on at that point that I would double check the dark area below for mob spawns. Since there were still some mobs spawning in the middle, I settled on making a giant Mumbo stash on the floor so that we could make sure there was no confusion as to who owned this building. Big mustache. I did some more edits to the outside of the build, adding in connections to the third level of the build with some changes made to the vault doors and some windows at the top floor as well. So am I cool? That depends. Have you discovered me? If so, yes you are. If not, you also are, but just not realized it yet, because everybody is cool in their own way. This is the first stream of you I have ever watched. Am I cool now? You're on your way. You're on your way. You're doing a great job, Nick. This took me to the end of the main build, so I was now looking towards the details, and for whatever reason this felt like a futuristic tower. And what futuristic tower is complete without a hologram? And this was something I've never done before, but I'm very happy with how it came out. But I wanted to add beacons going up to it, but not further than, which as far as I could tell isn't possible in Minecraft at the moment. So I improvised and stacked black banners on top of each other in a spiral fashion. Why are you like this? It's the same dimensions! Just Jimmy casually popping... Oh god, wait, I didn't even notice that! Finally, for the exterior, I sculpted a terrain where Mumbo previously blew up the area, removing the bamboo farm and creating this hill using a couple of mods to make my life a little bit easier and faster. But here is the finished build. What do you think? Rate it in the comments. Oh, and let's not forget the Grian proofing to keep him out of this vault forever. All it takes is a little bit of redstone and a simulation of how things would go. Hello, it's me, Grian. Boy, I sure do love breaking into vaults. Poultry guy, Timmy always loses in the life series.